guys, thanks for joining me for another beer review. Right, apologies to start off with if I get a bit of wind, if I get a little bit of heartburn, I do apologise. I've had a big tea, I've had a few pints this afternoon, and there's a good chance the beer I'm going to do is going to maybe repeat on me on top of that, so I do apologise. But the beer we've got is a supermarket beer, and if I remember rightly, it was picked up from Asda. It was part of a 4 for 3 selection that they had. And this one is from Fourpure. Now, they're a brewery, I think probably at best very average from my experience with them. But the beer we've got from them is a citrus double IPA. It's punchy and tropical, it says. It's coming in at 8.3%, and it's in a 440ml can. Now, I think individually it was £3 or £3.50. Now, generally for a good double IPA, you're going to be paying £5 to £6 really, realistically for one. So being £3 or £3.50 in the supermarket, certainly these days, can I expect too much? Probably not, but hopefully it's still going to be good. They've changed their branding, which I'm kind of in between on. It says punchy and tropical, 8.3% if I haven't said, 440ml can if I haven't said, but I'm certain I did. So yeah, glass at the ready. I don't have a Fourpure glass, so let's get this cracked open, get it into the glass and see what we get. Hope you've all had a good weekend. Like I say, I've had rather a heavy tea. I had a few beers this afternoon, some real ales and some wheat beers while watching Sheffield United play Wrexham. And if anyone doesn't know, I'm a Sheffield United fan, and Wrexham is literally down the road, so quite a big sort of game really. I know they're not rivals obviously, but with the area that I live in and being a Sheffield United fan, for me it's a big game. Anyway, got this out the fridge about half hour ago. It's been sitting there because I've been waiting to finish a wheat beer that I've already been drinking. So, beer in a glass. Yeah, looks all right. It, you know, again, I suppose it looks like a £3.50 double IPA, supermarket double IPA or £3 double IPA. It's certainly not along the lines of a big, bold sort of chicken stock sort of thing that you're going to pay £6 for. But it's sort of amber in colour, orange amber in colour. Well, certainly there's a few bubbles going up. We've got just about half a finger of compact sort of white head, but it's not a real sort of foamy one. It's just, you know, I like them when they're thick. They feel thick and, you know, like a big fluffy cloud, but this doesn't appear like that. But yeah, I mean, the beer looks okay. So let's dive in on the nose. There is still a little bit left in there, which I will put in after we've had a sniff. And as usual, Baz spills it all and he does this swirling. Well done, Basil. Let me just grab a tissue there. You didn't do a very good job of that, did you, my son? Right, just going with the nose. Yeah, I mean, it's got quite a nice strong aroma. Tropical. It is punchy, but it's not, you know, it's not £6 craft beer punchy, if you know what I mean. But it don't smell bad. It don't smell bad, to be honest. No real big hop aroma. It's just a big juicy sort of note. Yeah, smells all right. So let's get the rest in, because I waffled on for way too long. 4 minutes in. Can't believe this. 4 minutes in. I'm going to get this review done in about 3 minutes. So let's get it done. Get the rest in there. A nice thicker head. So let's give her a taste. Yeah. I mean, everything about this beer so far screams to me, you know, a cheaper double IPA. Body's all right on it. Certainly not massively thick or heavy, but has got a bit of weight to it. Gentle bubbles in there, nice and small, not too busy. Really smooth, really soft, which is nice. For me, on the taste, I'm greeted with bitterness to start off with. I think quite a big sort of bitterness on the taste. Big sort of orange citrus notes as well. It's almost a citrus sort of bitterness as well. A little bit of dankness in there. Maybe a little bit of mango. It's definitely along the lines of that big bright fruit note. Tropical. I'm not really going to say you get that tropical feeling with this beer. It's all more big full on bright citrus sort of flavours. Let's say a little bit dank, maybe a little bit piney. A very mellow resinous taste to it. 8.3%. You know, it's a little bit stronger. You certainly wouldn't say it was 8.3. I think you do pick up on the alcohol the more you have though. But it's a nice enough beer. It is a nice enough beer. For me, it's not double IPA enough. Yeah, it's got that double IPA strength, if you like, at 8.3%, but it hasn't got that fullness of a double IPA for me. But it is a nice enough drop. £3, £3.50. Is it worth it? The beer is worth what you're paying for it. But, excuse me, if you do pick it up, don't expect something like ECAT or even Buxton's Kingslayer, excuse me, or an IPA that you're going to pay £6 for. It certainly isn't like that, and you can tell just by looking at it. But it is an enjoyable drink. It's just not up there. So for me, Fourpure Citrus Double IPA, decent drop, priced probably as it should be, but if you're really expecting something a little bit bigger, it's not really there. But like I say, it's a decent enough drop. So yeah, picked up from Asda, part of a 4 for £3 at the time. I think it was £3 or £3.50. Is it worth a dabble? Yes, but just don't expect too much. If you've had this beer before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Thank you all for watching. Hope you've had a good weekend, and I will see you again soon on another beer review. Cheers.